his heart by starting out being on the AASK board of directors. And if you read the program, you know he first started trying to wine and dine my sister, Mimi. Hi, Mimi! And she's still single, so it was successful. But during the evening when he was getting to know Mimi, she was making sure that he got to know all about Adopt a Special Kid. And that's when the true colors of Peter came forth. And he was on our board of directors and helped us raise so much money.
There's
helped
Dada,
us get the word out about what we were doing.
At nakakapitol.
Oh, that's how he looked when you met him.
Yeah.
His hair was colored.
Many of you have been there. We sure didn't get this dressed up, did we?
Clap your hands.
And Peter's just been a very strong ally for us. He continues to be. And so we put together a proclamation in honor of Peter Dwares.
Oh, that you? That's you, Chloe. That's you, Chloe.
I have a deer.
Yeah.
It looked like me and it did not really look
Oh,
like
there's Diva.
Over 14,000 of San Francisco's underserved youth with career opportunities. Whereas he's the founder and sponsor of Uncle Nathan's Day, which has been held every December for children and families since 1980. And you're seeing a picture right there of, well, the big guy with the big guy, Santa Claus with Peter. That was last year. We gave out over 100 presents to kids, but I'll let you talk about that. Whereas he's been a strong supporter of AASK since 1976. Whereas he has unselfishly helped AASK and other nonprofit organizations by sponsoring events and making generous donations. Now, therefore, we do hereby present on November 1st, 2013 to Peter Dwares this proclamation from Adopt a Special Kid.
Woohoo!
I will. Can you hear me all?
Yes. Okay.
We'll use this. Donnie,
Just
thank
did
you.
the beat before.
Bob, Meanie, DeVolt family,
Oh, pathway for
staff,
kids.
Uh-huh.
all of you
Pathway
that came out tonight.
for
What a wonderful thing that you all do. And it came from an idea that
pathways
Bob,
for
the wonderful Dorothy had
Wait a
years
moment,
ago.
wait a moment. Don't rush. No, no,
That
no.
anybody
I'm
could be
recording it.
adopted. It was a revolutionary idea at the time. Gays could adopt, interracial adoptions. We take it for granted today, but that was not the case. So not only did they do all of the things that you heard statistically tonight, but they were a role model for organizations all over the country, and actually all over the world. They were the first. And give Bob and the saint of Dorothy, as far as I'm concerned, a hand. Will you please? Now, Donnie told you that I took Mimi to lunch because in those days, of course, I was single.
Available.
At the end of dessert, I'm crying. She had me hooked. I came to their first event,
Do not touch anything.
and Dorothy, in a speech, landed me. There was no going back. And I love this organization. There isn't a, when I think about it, I tear up. I had the privilege to be part of a lot of events, help with the board, all that. We had, Barry Bonds one year, and my pal Bella Farrow, and Fairmont, all that fancy schmancy stuff. But nothing like this one. This is the best of all. This is a great night. This is real people.
Real you run up there.
Oh yeah,
We
that's right.
say
Ganda
in the
din.
law, it's
I'm
Latin. I
not.
don't you think I'm really bilingual, but
I'm
res
not.
ipsa loquitur.
I'm
Anybody know
not.
what that means?
That's you.
The facts speak for themselves. Somebody knows. Libby knew. I have a pleasure every year, and I won't belabor this because there's a lot to do, but I get to, for the last 30 years, take about 100, 150 kids on a steam train and a party in Capitola Village, where I have a business.
There's the
Frankly,
trick.
I started, I think, around 1980 because I felt, well, it's a nice thing to do. Maybe it's good for business, whatever. What we do is we take these kids up into the mountains of Belgium. They've never seen this before. A lot of them are poor. They don't have any holiday, Christmas holiday.
Well, everyone
This is their
gets
holiday.
one.
I can remember, I'll just tell you a couple of little things. I look in the eyes of these kids, some of them have wheelchairs, and you wonder if they even understand you. They're really challenged, drooling, and smiling, smiling, smiling. And that smile comes from something called love. And that love comes from the adopting parents. To me, I was thinking here, a few little things. It's like taking a balloon and putting air into it. You're giving a life when you adopt these kids. And it comes back to you in multifold. I don't have to tell you that you've adopted or anybody has kids.
Thank you.
It's the most amazing thing. I remember one
Crying.
guy, no arms and legs.
She is?
Yeah,
It's pouring out. Getting
I don't
in the
really
train, felt he didn't want to, and I'm there, and there's a lady doing an interview with him, and we're teary-eyed because he's telling us how he's a drummer, a great drummer. He drums under his arms. I mean, the stories I could tell you. And when I'm down there, and I invite all of you to come, it's the second Saturday in December in Capitola Village. I step back for a minute, I look around, and I say, wow, this is what life's about. You're in a position to give back, family, give back, and I'm going to give you an ask now because, and here's the ask. Go out and tell your friends you work for a corporation, get on their giving list. To sustain an organization like this without a rich constituency like a religion or maybe a healthcare problem or a university is a challenge. To be in business 40 years as a nonprofit, I can tell you, it is some sort of an achievement. There aren't many. 90% of them fail in the first year and thereafter. And the great thing about Bob, when he stepped stepped back a little bit, he enabled us and others came after to take over and perpetuate this thing. And this is an institution that is worth perpetuating. Donnie, thank you very much. The reward is in being able to help you out.
Hold on.
That's my dad.
Second. Second.
That's my dad.